Hi. My hair's a little crazy. I didn't think I'd have to go live right now, but I do. I have to go live right now. I have to go live right this very minute because I have to leave early because I have to go somewhere, and then I have to record Furian, and then I have to come back, and then we have to finish the cake. But I have a really exciting thing to tell you guys. Really exciting. Spelling error on the title? Yeah, whatever. You guys get it. You know what I'm saying. We have to wait. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. We gotta wait a second. But it's awesome. I'm so excited. No, I'm not pregnant. I would not go live to tell you guys I was pregnant. Ew, who do you think I am? Do you guys even know me? You don't know me. That's the answer. You guys have no clue who I am. We have to wait. We have to wait. We have to wait. It's massive. I don't even have a video. I don't have anything. It's going to be like the most low effort announcement because it's just so quick. But it's for sure. And it's locked in. And it's changing my schedule for today. So I have to tell you guys what's going on. I know. I know. Exciting stuff, okay? Listen, cutie stocks might be in the toilet, but I'm still working hard, okay? I'm still working hard, and I'm still trying to do cool things, okay? It's not the Kai Cenat blow up, but it's one step closer. Let me put my necklace on. Thank you for the sub. All the face symbols are crazy right now. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's exciting. Guys, I do need to tell you something now as well. I solemnly swear I would never, ever, 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 ever go live and say huge announcement and tell you guys I was pregnant. That would never happen. So just so you know, you never have to guess that. It's a bummer when a woman says huge announcement, you guys are like, pregnant. I would never do that. League week? No, it's not League week. It's more exciting than that. Okay. Halothon? More exciting than that. 24-hour stream with Ron? More exciting than that. Yeah, I had BBL reversal surgery. No! More exciting. Freaking Phoebe Bridgers, shut up. Anonymous, thank you for gifting 5 subs. It's big, guys. It's huge. New Pope. No. What's like intense music I can play? Thank you for the sub. POTC theme. What's that? What is Pirates of the Caribbean? Theme song? Oh yeah, I guess so. Hi. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. We can do that. Okay, everybody. Are you ready for the biggest announcement I've made in a year? Probably. I'll cut to the chase because we're in a rush. We have to start working on this cake like right now. Guys, on Monday, we're going to have a very special stream. Because I am going to be hosting part of the red carpet with the AMAs. Isn't that crazy? Let's go with Billboard. So it's a big thank you to Billboard. They invited me. It's gonna be me and a cool cat named Tetris, and we're gonna go crazy on the red carpet. Actually, we're not gonna go that crazy, but we're just gonna be like on the red carpet. We're not gonna be like Kai on the red carpet, where Kai like gets to be like Kai. You know, we're not like it's not our Kai sit out blow up, but we do get to interview people and be on the red carpet. Cool, huh? Kind of cool. All right. Well, that's all I have really. So I guess I'll go. So. All right. Well, that's all I got. So. Very exciting. So. Will it be streamed? Yes, it'll be streamed. It'll be streamed on Billboard's channel, and it'll be streamed on our channel. So it'll be streamed here too. How exciting! Yippee, 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 yippee. You need good posture. What are you talking about? Okay. Anyway, so I have to go get a dress like today, which is bad because I have to make a cake today. And the dress place only had an appointment on the other side of this town at 4:00 today. So we're in LA, so I got to give myself an hour for drive time. So we only have like an hour and a half of working on this cake. And then I've got to go get a dress. And then we've got to go to Fear and then we've got to come back. And then we've got to finish the cake. So it's going to be a bit of a crazy day. It low-key sucks. But that was the only time they have an appointment because I guess they're closed on the weekends. Dress try-on stream slay. I will not be taking you guys to the dress try-on stream because it's like with an actual stylist and whatever. And they just like strip you naked and throw dresses on you. So I don't have time. I don't have time for like a stream with the dresses, sadly. Yeah, so that's a day. Cool, huh? Are you going to keep the dress? No, I'm just doing a dress rental because I don't have time to like actually go dress shopping. So yeah. So we kind of have, will the red carpet be streamed? Yes. It's like, don't think of it like, you know how Kai streams the red carpet and he gets to like roam around? It's not going to be like that. It's just going to be like a station interview, which I know isn't as crazy and cool, but it's still cool for me, okay? Still cool for me. Lud's announcement video dropped. It explains what you're doing tomorrow. I don't have time to look at that, but yeah, it's crazy, but we have to really knock out this cake. Good thing you were looking snatched. Well, I've actually kind of gained back all the weight from Utah, unfortunately, so it is unfortunate. I can't hear notifs. I don't know why. Maybe this will fix it. Oh. That is not my choice. You have to be invited to something, you guys. Thank you for the 55. All right. I'm just going to put on a fun little playlist, and we're going to get to work. Let's see. Let's just do this one. Except for I hate that song. Okay, how is the volume mixing? Sorry, my hair is insane today. Do you know who you'll be interviewing in advance? I did get a list of some of the people. I will not be leaking because I don't want to, like, that's probably bad. BM. But it's awesome. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Okay. Someone said I need to turn off the music. Is that true or no? It's just supposed to be background music. It's not supposed to be radio DJ, you know? You're hearing double audio for the song. That's because my mic is right here and it's on. Okay. Guys, we are making frosting really quick for this cake. I already made the cake. So we've got to do that. And we're going to try to get the cake dirty iced before I leave. So then we come back, we can just decorate, you know? Oh my God. Okay, this earring is missing its back, and so I decided to use tape, and it's just not going to work. So I think maybe earrings aren't in the game today. Ow. They didn't ask if she was a Swiftie beforehand. They already knew. They literally said, we know you're a big Swiftie, so don't hesitate to ask if you think Reputation TV is coming out. I said, duh, I'm gonna ask that. All right. Sadly, I don't think this is my QTCinderella blow up, but it's very cool. Trisha said she might try to watch on her last pod, so hi Trisha if she watches. Well, no, don't watch this part, watch the fun part after when we start making it pretty, which will be the second VOD. So Trisha, if you started watching this VOD to see the cake, go to the second VOD because I'll be back at like 8 p.m. tonight working on it. Sowie. Is there a theme for this cake? Yes, she wanted, her daughter's name is Elvis, so she wanted a Stitch cake that is Elvis themed, like Elvis Stitch. We're just gonna plop out all the frosting right now. Didn't she name her daughter Elizabeth? Okay, she has multiple children. I don't know if you know this, but that is possible. How do you feel about your Roomie Rumble draft? You know what? Why fucking invite me? That's what I think. Why invite me? I just think no respect on my name. Check my hours. Check my hours logged on League. I bet it's more than Tina's hours logged on Minecraft. I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. Girl, there's 3 other games. I know there's other games. Those I'll say it, those bitches have never played NBA 2K either. And all of a sudden that's my problem? Oh, that's my problem? I want you guys to know, I've already DM'd Virtual. I said non-compete clause, will you be my coach? I've already DM'd him. Motherfuckers. Piss me off. I'm DMing Gingy for 2K. Wait, doesn't he play the soccer version? Does he play the basketball version? All right. I'm DMing Flight. Angry Ginge. Oh yeah, not Gingy. Oh, frick. Whatever, I don't care anymore. I'm already over it. I know this is a lot of frosting. Relax, you're gonna be okay. Jersey baby. Hey, we gotta stop yelling. I know it's hard, but like we simply have got to. Tarek's gonna be playing Valorant at the same time as your games. Yeah, I believe that. All right. So I'm making a chocolate buttercream here. I'm just gonna let this spin around for a while and figure itself out. Sometimes that's how you have to let people figure themselves out. And then I'm gonna swirl it with some chocolate ganache, which we're gonna make with some heavy cream and chocolate chips. So I'm just setting up a double boiler over here. If you guys don't know what that means, it's a way not to burn your chocolate. You can also, mods, you can change the title so it doesn't have announcement in it anymore so people stop asking, but. What is fruit pizza? It's basically a sugar cookie with frosting and fruit on it. That's all it is, but it is fancy. It's good clickbait. All right. If you guys want to keep it there for the clickbait, feel free. Ganache is a 1-to-1 ratio. Anybody know? Do you believe in magic? Wow, dude, people and their recipes, so bad. It's just 1-to-1, right? Sleepy Fumi, thank you for the 2 months. Why is every recipe in the world like this, where you have to scroll, 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 and then you accidentally scroll past it? I know white chocolate is a 2-to-1 ratio. Yeah, okay, it is 1-to-1. Sounds good. And we're just gonna do this much worth. If we have extra ganache, that's fine. Heavy cream. Okay, ganache is really easy. Like I said, I'm gonna kind of go fast today because we're just gonna do the dirty coat. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get all of our cakes. So it's 3 tiers, and I'll draw it in a second. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm trying to get all of our cakes dirty iced. What that means is covered completely with their first layer of frosting. So then you go in at the end with your decorative layer of frosting. All right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, everybody. Wake me up before you go. Oh boy. Lipstick is fantastic. What is it for us girlies? Just Google what Billie Eilish uses in her TikTok tutorial, and I just bought that. And I've been coasting off that ever since. Crumb coat? Yeah. Wait, are you crumb coat question marking me? If that's what it's called, or are you crumb coat saying what is it called? How long was it between you saying you want to do red carpet and you doing red carpet? Well, I actually talked to Billboard months ago, but then, you know, nothing, you know, we weren't seeing any movement. And so, I did not manifest it. That's not manifesting. I didn't see any movement, so I started just being more vocal about it, seeing if anybody else wanted me to do their red carpet. So I was like, I'm just going to start saying it, so maybe it gets in the right ears. But then my agency just followed up with Billboard more and more and more, and so we're doing it with Billboard. Okay. So hopefully it will be cool and awesome and so cool and so awesome. All right. I know, it was just wondering if that's what dirty coat meant. Yeah, dirty coat or crumb coat, same thing. Okay, frosting. Let's start with our sugar. And before you freak out and say, oh my gosh, that's so much sugar, think about that next time you eat a cupcake, because this is just how much sugar it takes. Frosting's frosting, everybody. Sugar. Okay. Oh boy. I did too much at once. We're making a mess. Why is my frosting always grainy? Are you using powdered sugar or regular sugar? Because regular sugar would be your problem there. You're baking chocolate chip cookies? No. We're making a cake. I've already made the cake, so we are just decorating it. My goal before I have to leave, because like I said, I have to leave early because I have to go to the dress store. My goal before I leave is to get the cake frosted. Not in its decorative frosting, but in its crumb coat. And I'm going to draw you the cake now. All right, what we're going for today, everybody. We've got 3 tiers. It's more than we should be doing, admittedly, but it just made the most sense. So, we've got, why am I making this so small? It's bigger than that. A shorter tier on the top, and then a longer tier. It's not going to be that big, but, and then an even another tier. Okay? That is the shape of our cake. It's 3 tiers. This, then on top, is going to have a giant Stitch, Elvis, playing his guitar. That looks like a penis. It's gonna have a sunset, and then down here the sunset is gonna turn into kind of like water. It's just gonna be blue frosting, and then sand along the bottom, which is just graham crackers and brown sugar. And then we're gonna do some white chocolate starfish and seashells. And then on the sunset part, we're gonna have some botanical flowers and some botanical leaves. Pretty, huh? Can you draw if you really try? I can draw better than that if I really tried, but. All right. Stitch Mario Goatsy. No Goatsies will be on this cake. I hate to inform you. All right, this is starting to get warmer.
I really want to eat that frosting.
You may not. All right. Cutie, why did the cake need a tissue? Is that supposed to be a joke, or are you asking if my cake had a tissue? I'm confused. Okay. That's going. Let's grab our vanilla. Let's grab our cocoa powder. We're gonna need a little bit of milk. Yeah, that's fine. Or maybe cream. Either milk or cream. I don't know what I'll use. We'll decide in a moment. Is this actually asked for by Trisha or just for sillies? It's... Yeah, no, I'm gonna make it just my hypothetical cake I would have made for Trisha, and then I'm gonna throw it away. That's what I figured I would do. No, it's for Trisha. It's getting dropped off tomorrow. You get the time for a Saturday stream tomorrow? I have no clue. Why didn't I just do a tablespoon? I'm going extra. Yippee. Bum 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 bum. Oh, honey, honey. I'm having popcorn for dinner. Is that a boom? That's 3 booms from me. I love popcorn for dinner. Do you charge for the cakes you do for other creators or just treat them as a gift? I give them away. I do not charge for them. Did you watch the Priscilla movie? I did not. Baked Tofu, thank you for the sub. What is the cake theme again? like Lilo and like Stitch, but Elvis Stitch, but it's mostly just tropical. And chocolate. I asked her what flavor and she said chocolate. So we're doing a chocolate cake with chocolate buttercream. I'm going to swirl some chocolate ganache in the filling. We're going to call that a go. You are my candy girl. I've already baked the cake, so like I said, we've got about, at this point, it's 2 o'clock almost. We've got like an hour to get these filled. Could we possibly have the music a little louder? If it's voted on by the majority of chat. There's lots of no's, unfortunately. It seems you have lost. What is Austin saying? Thank you. All right. Would you do me a favor and I'm gonna, whoa. Oh, just kidding, you already did it.
Yeah.
Never mind, Trisha's too good at her job, everybody. Oh, I just spilled milk everywhere. It's awkward. Awkward. You do not. I will do it. If I make a gross mess, I'm not gonna force you in the moment. Merp, merp. All right. That KitchenAid is working. Yeah, he's working overtime. That's for damn sure. Okay. The ganache is ganaching, as in it's just melting together. If you've never made ganache, it's much easier than frosting, actually. A lot more people are intimidated by it because it seems like it's really intensive, but it's just a 1-to-1 ratio when it comes to chocolate. So with heavy cream and chocolate, you can cook them together over a double boiler like I am, or even easier, you can just get your cream really hot and then pour it over your chocolate. Oh, Swift got jealous. Trisha was petting Durs and Swift ran over. He said, I want pets. You got jealous, buddy? Yeah, no one ever pets you. I would like to make it very clear. Lawyers, he is pet often. Why is there an open bottle of milk in the drawer? That's my recycling bin. Question is also how you make mousse. I would like to, like you would freeze the ganache. Question is also how you make mousse, like you would freeze the ganache. Rinse and repeat. What are you saying to me? Try again. Try again for us as a family. Yeah, the birthday is tomorrow, but I have Ludwig's event. So Trisha, I know this is going to be confusing because we're going to talk about a lot of Trishas. Trisha, oh, now Hassan's being mad. Is going to deliver the cake to Trisha. So exciting stuff. But it'll be your first time delivering a cake. But I'll make it easy on you. Surely. If it falls over, then you're fucked, but If it doesn't, you'll be fine. All right. Oh gosh, guys, I need a bigger KitchenAid. This happens to me every time, doesn't it? The sun isn't important. Well, we were all supposed to go to dinner after Fear Ann tonight because we don't bond enough. And I just told them I can't because I have to come back and work on this cake. Because the dress thing was kind of impromptu because I ordered a bunch of dresses and then only 2 of them came. And I just like need one less thing to be stressed about. And I don't know if the 2 that came are gonna fit or whatever. So I was like, you know what, I give up. I'm just gonna run to the stylist, get a whole fit done and be done with it and whatever. So I booked the only appointment they had today at 4 o'clock. And so I have to go there and do that so I don't look like an idiot. All right, and then look, the ganache is already done, you guys. Look how easy that was. The frosting still isn't even done, and ganache is done, which is funny because ganache constantly makes people feel intimidated. But it's already done. Look at that. Beautiful. It is silky and smooth and so pretty, and we're just gonna let it sit for a second. I do need it to cool before I put it in a cake. So I'm probably gonna lay it out on a sheet pan so it has a thinner, it has more surface area, so it's gonna cool down much faster. But I'm gonna give it a second because it's still working out a few of those last little granules of chocolate. All right, now, unfortunately, I did overfill this, so we are gonna have to do it in patches because I'm seeing cocoa powder chunks. Also, my cocoa powder is not in the best shape it's ever been in its life, unfortunately. Okay, so we're gonna grab a bowl. Actually, let's just do this, that'll be smart. I want gloves. It's gonna get messy. Dursey. Trisha, will you give him food? He's not gonna give up. Thank you. Okay. He's not gonna give it up. Sometimes this is what you do. Look at that. I might even leave some of this because I might have made us too much chocolate, to be honest. All right, I'm just scoop in there. We do have some cocoa pebbles. My cocoa powder just needs to be sifted. That's why I'm having this problem. But they should work themselves out. All right, and then we go like this. We're gonna just put this guy back on. And stir. Is overmixing a big deal? I feel like most recipes make it seem like it'll ruin everything. With frosting, not so much. With cakes, it can be, but it's much harder to do than people realize. Most of the time with mixing, you just have to make sure every ingredient is incorporated. A lot of the times, what happens is, you know, they'll be like, mix until combined, and you'll be like, I can't tell if it's combined, I'm freaking out. If you had dry ingredients and now they're wet, it's combined, you've done it. As long as everything is the same consistency, it's done. If you let it keep going, then that's when you can lead to overmixing. What overmixing does is it makes your gluten inside of your mix, it gets really, really tough, and so you get a really dense kind of, it's almost like a biscuit-like texture to your cakes or whatever you're making when you overmix, because you're popping all those bubbles that are living inside of your gluten strands, and you're just making your gluten strands so thick and strong, and they're like this instead of like this. So, but like it is so much, like it is low-key a little hard to undermix. So that's usually what I like to point out, that like just stop mixing, forehead. Like you're probably done, you know? Oh boy, what did I do here? All right. So like I said, my ganache is good. I want to give it more surface areas to cool down quicker. So you do not have to use European butter unless it is something like a croissant, because the higher the fat yield, the more flexibility the butter will give you. So with a croissant, you have to have lots of flexibility because you're layering butter and then obviously the dough, and then you have to fold it and you have to mound it and all that stuff. So croissants, you do have to use the highest % butter that you can find. European is best. But if you're not making a croissant, they're just trying to trick you into making the best cookies ever, which are good. They will be good, but they are higher fat, and that's why they're good. Can I use margarine? Yeah, you can use margarine. So my mom, it's actually kind of funny. We grew up broke, and margarine, you can get a pound for 99 cents. At least you could when I was a kid. So my mom, all of her recipes say margarine. And so when I was learning how to bake, I only used margarine, including my buttercreams. My buttercreams were margarine because it was only 99 cents. And so randomly, one time we needed a vegan buttercream and everyone was freaking out. They're like, I don't know how to do a buttercream. I don't know how to do a buttercream. Like, I'm freaking out. And I was like, I got it. And you just use margarine and Crisco and then you got a buttercream. Doesn't margarine cause cancer? I'm sure it does. However, so do ramen noodles, so do Cheetos, so do all the foods that, unfortunately, poor people were raised on. So we're just going to do our best and see what happens. There are still some recipes of my mom's that I will make with margarine if I want it to taste like my mom's, because it's just different. What is European butter? I'm English. It's just a higher percentage fat butter. Have you ever made baklava? Only one time actually, which is crazy because I love baklava. So it's a bit of a L on my part. All right, here we go. My least favorite part, which is usually other people's favorite parts, but I really hate this. I don't like tasting it. I don't like tasting it because I just know I'm taking a scoop of butter and putting it directly into my mouth. Everybody gone surfing, surfing USA. Needs more salt. When you're working with chocolate, you're always going to add more salt than you would if you're working with vanilla, because chocolate has inherently some bitterness to it, and the salt will counteract that. And it'll bring out the flavor of the chocolate, which is awesome. Butter churning stream with Sam and Caroline. Yeah, we still need to do that. We're gonna make homemade butter, jam, and bread while dressed like pioneers. Okay. Stepping on grapes stream. Yeah, then Sam and Caroline and I will do a wine making stream where we do that too. You could call it the barn. Feet stream with Fan Fan. That's the Scissorthon. We're not there yet. Swift? I just saw his butt. No, he's fine. I was just saying if he wanted to hang out with me, but I guess he wants to wander right now. All right, I'm using the other end so no one freaks out at me. Okay, I made a mistake and I took a sip of my coffee before trying that, and so now I can't taste it. Sorry, Trisha, you're hired. Is your mouth full? Just tell me if it tastes enough chocolatey. I can't taste the chocolate because I sipped this. Is it too sweet? Okay. Too buttery?
A little bit.
Okay. I do that with Red Bull while cooking so much. Yeah, I always forget when I'm doing frosting specifically, and I've done it many, many times where all of a sudden I just can't taste my frosting. Is Trisha there? I love her. No, Trisha is the new Nora, but also Trisha Paytas is who the cake is for. So this week has been particularly confusing for some of you. Because even at Deco, a few of you were like, Trisha Paytas is there? And I was like, I don't know why Trisha Paytas is the only Trisha. What happened to Nora? Well, I put Nora and Trisha in the ring and they fought to the death, which is crazy. Because I didn't even ask for that. They just did it. And then I was like, well, crap, I still need an assistant. So that's what happened. So rest in peace, Nora. No, Nora got a dope job. I've always been really vocal with people that, you know, I will never expect you to be an assistant forever if you don't want to be. So follow your passions if your passions happen. And Nora got her like dream job. And she called me actually, and she was like crying when she told me she was quitting. And I was like, girl, it's fine. Like I would never, I was like, I literally stopped. I said, Nora, why are you crying right now? Like, this is good. This is like, I would never be mad at you for getting your dream. Like, I'm happy for you. Like, you're good. We're good. She's like, I just feel so bad. And I was like, you don't need to feel bad. What the heck? And then Christine is like being a freaking doctor. So that's why she left. So, you know, it happens. Can I quit being a viewer to follow my dreams also? No, that's a non-negotiable, unfortunately. Shows you're a good boss though. Oh, I don't pay them. So, I think so. Almost like it's too chocolatey. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're going in. Now that I can taste it. Oh, I wish KitchenAids were like taller because you just get shit on them and it's so annoying to clean up. All right, this should help it. Flip it up. Yeah, but you have to do that every time. It's like a whole thing. Like, chat, we are gonna be lucky if I get this dirty iced before I have to leave. At the rate I'm going, jeez. We're gonna be up all night. Frosting. Pain in my ass. I was watching Rosanna Pansino, one of her videos, and it's so, like, incredibly aesthetically pleasing that it pissed me off. Because they cut out all this. You don't see any of this in her videos. Then you watch my stream and you're like, ugh, what a mess. Oh, that is not the mixed in part. I'm here for the mess and you deliver it. Honestly, that is chocolatey, but I can get behind it. I don't know why I'm always paranoid with any cream I ever use. We just bought this like last week and I always am just like, nope, it's gone. So chocolate buttercream is usually the only buttercream I add any cream or milk to, because I've talked about this before, cocoa powder is gonna suck out a lot of liquid, and the worst thing in the entire world is a dry buttercream. She is like Martha Stewart, and then there. Wait, she is like Martha Stewart, and then here is like Martha Stewart in prison. That's not nice. Check phone. Oh. Oh. I hung up. I didn't mean to. Oh. Hi.
Yo, QT!
Hello.
Hey.
What'd you say?
I said, how have you been?
Oh, just good. Excited for our thing tomorrow.
Yeah, like we're about to make. I need that 30K. I'm gonna be honest, QT. Like I'm not even trolling. I need you to pull some strings behind the scenes. I need you to do something.
You should have listened to me about Rudy Gobert. You didn't listen.
Gobert, he played yesterday.
I know, but you didn't listen. He's an Aries, and it's a retrograde, and it's like a whole thing.
Retrograde?
Yeah, so he's like, you know.
Chill on my go, man, that guy. Anyways, QT.
Yes.
Tomorrow, you know, I was like, you know, this house is being gone, the face house.
It feels like it's been gone for like a month. Like you guys are like, you're just farming at this point. You're like, we're moving. Last day at the Phase house. You know how many times I've seen like last day at the Phase house? Like, you guys need attention that bad?
Okay, but now it's like actually gone.
Oh yeah, for real this time.
Until next week, you know what I mean? But now I don't have a place to like not stay, but like stream. And I was wondering, they were like, oh, Cutie will let you stream at a guest setup at her house. And I was like, oh my gosh, she will. So now I'm asking.
Oh, like me, Cutie?
Yeah, like QT.
Like, are you sure they weren't talking about I'm a Cutie Pie? We have the same name. Some people.
No, QTC.
Oh,
QTC.
XQC maybe?
No, Blair.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Of course, you could stream.
Really?
Yeah. But you might have to stream at the warehouse. That's where our extra setup is right now. Will you be sad about that?
Nah. Whatever works.
Or you can use my stream room.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But I won't be here.
Oh wait, you're not gonna be here?
I'm going to Vegas.
For a day?
For the AMAs, yeah.
Oh my god. You are going to AMAs?
Yeah. I'm hosting the red carpet.
Holy shit.
I know. Well, for Billboard, just one section of the red carpet, not like the whole thing.
Oh my god, you got motion sickness.
I got motion sickness.
Damn.
You can come to Vegas with me.
I am 21 now.
Yeah, Vegas.
Wait, could we do some spins at the airport?
Well, no, we'd drive.
Drive.
But I'll drive.
I'm down.
We'd leave tomorrow and we'd come back Monday after the AMAs. Or no, we'd leave Sunday.
Can I go to the AMAs or am I going to be waiting outside?
No, you're going to have to be outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pull some strings.
I can't even go to the AMAs. I just can only do the red carpet and then I don't get to go.
So they invited you to do the red carpet.
Yeah, I just have to work.
You can attend?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, hey, when are you leaving? Tonight?
No, Sunday night.
Wait, I thought Sunday was... Wait, what is Sunday?
Tomorrow's our thing.
Yeah, wait, I thought it was tomorrow.
What are you talking about?
Wait, tomorrow's our thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, then we're just gonna stream? I'm tripping.
Uh-huh.
I fly out tomorrow. Wait, today's Friday. I thought it was Thursday. I'm fucking stupid.
Wait, you fly out tomorrow for what?
I'm going back to my city.
Arlington?
My city, yes.
I don't know if it's yours.
I mean, who else claims Atlanta? The dirty ag facts.
I don't like when you say either of those last two words.
The dirty ag?
Ag, it's just a little...
Ag town, that's Arlington.
Okay.
Ag town, that's what they call it. Atlanta, dirty ag. You know, things like that. I low-key call you for no reason, then. I'm so sorry.
Wait, why? You don't even need a house?
Nah, I'll just fucking, we're gonna do that thing tomorrow, win 30K, and then I'm gonna fly out the same night, and then I'm gonna go back to my hood.
Oh, so you're not going to Vegas with me?
I can't. I gotta see Bam, man. And
No, that's okay. I'll see if Yugi's available. We'll go.
That's crazy because you would replace me at Deco with extra Emily. So you know what? Have fun.
Yep. Okay. Sounds good. I'll just keep replacing you. Wow, that guy cannot read a room. Am I right, chat? Guess we're going to Vegas alone. Or a calendar. All right. Thank you. I kind of miss Cutie and Jason streams. I promise I haven't actually been ignoring him. We will do them at some point. Okay, it's really chocolatey, but I think it's fine because she wanted chocolate. Or it's going to be too chocolatey, she'll hate it. I don't know. Those are our two options. I did add a lot of cocoa powder. The only thing I'm slightly nervous about is it drying up. So what I might do, actually, is compensate again with just a little bit more of this. I like how I emptied this bowl just to fill it. That should be good after that, and then it will... Either we live or we die for real. Yeah, I've been saying that, Lee. Yeah, no, for real, Lee. That's a really freaking good point. Thank you for saying that. No, that's big. Thanks, Lee, for real. No, for real, Lee. Straight up. All right. We need... two of these. For real, yeah. Do you remember when Valkyrie got canceled for saying didn't she say for real? She got canceled. That was crazy. Where's the freaking cutter on this? Okay. Pokey did 2 for using AAV. What does AAV mean again? No, Jordy. I would never. I prefer a short king. Thank you. I will not be co-hosting the AMAs. That's a big step up considering that J-Lo is hosting the AMAs. And I don't want to burst your bubble. I'm not J-Lo. So yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, that's a step down for sure. If I were to co-host with J-Lo. Yeah, that'd be embarrassing. I would never freaking... honestly, if they'd asked, I'd be like, I'm busy. Simply too busy for that one. Below my pay grade. All right. J-Lo or Jello? J-Lo. Yeah, I do hope that I could meet J-Lo and I can say, I loved you in Made in Manhattan. Or I loved you in The Wedding Planner. Okay, I think I did it. Chocolate is a funny one because sometimes I make it too chocolatey. I won't lie to you guys. But I think we're gonna survive this one. All right, I'm loading this up. Impressive amount of frosting. We don't need this much frosting. It's okay. Yeah, that's frosting, baby. I didn't mean to stroke it like that. God, I wish that were me. Okay, let's grab our first victim. We're gonna start with our base because it's the biggest and it's gonna piss me off the most. So let's get it out of the way. Oh God. Oh fuck. Oh boy, I have a cake stuck in here. We've got a cake stuck. Someone get us a scalpel. Oh, yay! That is cold, girl. Thank you for the prime, Mel. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, guys, how did this get stuck in here? It's crazy. I thought it had wax paper under it. It does have wax paper under it. Oh, poor fridge. I'm sorry for your things you've dealt with. All right. Ow. Yay. Oh God, guys, we got 40 minutes. Did Hassan send another message where he's sad? Now I feel bad. I didn't mean to make him sad. Great, now I freaking feel bad. Freaking feel bad because freaking Hassan's all freaking sad like a freaking dummy. Oh, good. All right. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I can leave her if I tried. I saw her face. Look at this beautiful ganache. Give it up for the ganache. My goal, do you guys want to know my long-term goal with the red carpet? My long-term goal is to find someone who will let us do red carpet, just me and Caroline. Could you imagine how good that would be? It'd be so good. It would eat. It would be so good. This is more cake than Trisha's gonna need for the size of party she's having, but it'll make sense why I did that. What about Will? I mean, Will should be like the one getting interviewed. You know what I'm saying? I say me and Caroline because me and Caroline know every single person walking down that red carpet. They were like listing me the people that like are attending the AMAs, and I was like, yep, yep, yep. Like I knew every single person. And I know like all their lore. I just know pop culture pretty well, and so does Caroline. We're just two pop culture girlies, you know? Is Taylor confirmed? I can't say. I don't think I can say who's confirmed and who's not. But hopefully it just goes really well because Billboard's at like every event. And if they like us, chat, maybe we'll get an invite back. So we've got to be confident. Ganache. One bag ganache, one massive bag buttercream in my office stat. All right. I'm going to teach you guys a new thing that I don't do very often because I'm lazy, which is funny because it's actually kind of a trick. But this is what I always do on wedding cakes. And this cake is big enough that I care. Like it needs to be level. So teaching you a little bit of a secret. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm frosting this cake upside down. What I mean by that is I'm gonna make a giant circle here. I need this stuck. Just a little bit. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna make a giant circle, and this won't make sense until we pull it out of the freezer, which I'll hopefully be able to do before I leave, but I will definitely save it for when we come back. So if you are watching and you don't know what I mean by that, I have to leave because I have to go to an appointment to hopefully grab a dress for Monday. And then once I am back, we'll continue working on this cake probably at like 10 p.m. tonight, unfortunately, but we will finish it. Okay, so I've covered the whole thing in this. Now I'm gonna grab my base cake, which I will always do my tallest cake because it's gonna be my most sturdy cake, which I don't believe is this one. It has a little bit of ice on it from the condensation of me putting it in the fridge when it was still hot. This is not my tall cake. So this is gonna be my top. This is gonna be my middle. Oh no, these are a little crooky. Dummies. Froze crooked. Okay, so I'm gonna take off my wrap. Okay, so this is gonna be my bottom cake, so I'm gonna save him till the end. This is my top piece. So I'm going to take him now. I'm going to brush him off because he's got ice on him. But a little ice is fine because it'll just soak back into the cake. How does that work with unfreezing and bacteria? It's not like meat? No. Surprise alert, cake is not like meat. Okay, so we push that down. I'm gonna wash my hands a lot. My hands don't get, like, my hands are really good at handling heat. My hands aren't very good at handling cold, surprisingly, which confuses people, but I don't know. My hands just are kind of bad at it. What happened? No! Cat throw up. Okay. Look at that whole bag. We've already gone through it. Come on. That's crazy. Don't say the cat is innocent, chat. Who else would do it? It was me. Don't blame the cat. All right. Come clean it up then. Come clean it up. Okay. Cutie, I'm baking a cake for a big party tomorrow. Wish me luck. Was being impatient last night and I pulled it out of the freezer, or I pulled it out of its pan too quick and it broke. So it's gonna be really annoying because it's on my base layer. So we've just gotta be really patient with it because it has a giant crack down the middle, which is, if you guys don't know, bad. Cutie's gonna have to end up jungle in League. I'm not a bad jungler. What is wrong with you guys? You know, I don't even need haters in my life when I got viewers like you bitches. Crack down the middle is bad. Yes, thank you. At least somebody learned something here. This is gonna be a big cake. Oh boy. I needed it to be big though, guys, because the cake topper I'm putting on it is big, and so I had to like compensate. It's gonna be, but this is huge. She was like, I need it to feed like 20 people. This is gonna feed like, this could feed 150 people. But she's got kids, and she'll send it home with people, surely, and everything will be fine, and it'll be great, and it'll be all fine. Right? Okay. One thing I am going to do on this, since it cracked, is I'm going to reinforce it with the ganache, because ganache is a little stronger than frosting. So I'm just going to do a quick layer of ganache here, and then I'm going to do frosting. You should do more savory. Cooking. I do savory cooking. I just am good at this. I mean, I'm good at, I don't want to like toot my own horn. I'm good at everything. I just, besides gaming, apparently. I'm good at all cooking and baking. I just find baking more entertaining. Unless you ask Pokimane, then I'm a dog at cooking. Pokey last week, it was funny, stream ended. She's like, hey, if I ever go too far when we're like streaming together, like let me know and I'll stop. And I was like, the only problem is like, you and I both know, I'm just a good cook. Like I just am. And I was like, the only problem I have is when the chat starts agreeing with you because you're joking and they don't know you're joking. That shit pissed me off. And she was like, okay. She hates your AI cooking, yeah. So you'll see me be extra meticulous here because this is gonna be a really big, like stacked up cake. I am normally not this meticulous. But it's because I usually don't do 3 tiers. So when you watch me do like Atriox wedding cake, I was this meticulous. Whenever I do really tall cakes, you gotta be. Every freaking part counts. I'm not gonna do 2 layers of frosting on this one because it is gonna be too tall of a cake if I do. Bag empty again. Where do you get your culinary degree? I don't say because it would dox me. But it wasn't at like, you know, one of the fancy schmancy schools. I've said this and I'll say it again. You learn more from the job than you do the degree. So that's what I would encourage anyone who ever asks. Just say Juilliard. Okay, Juilliard. Okay. Does Juilliard have culinary actually? Now it does. Should I apply? Just say you printed it. Oh, okay. Cutie, where'd you get your degree? Oh, I printed it. Etsy. This is gonna be a heavy cake. It'll be fine. We're gonna have to stabilize the shit out of this, chat, just so you know. I say it's gonna be heavy because, as you can tell, the amount of frosting we're putting on it, and also ganache is heavy because it's just chocolate. But I'm fine with the base being heavy, but I might just do a little less ganache on the upper layers. I was gonna save this for the end because he's awesome. Look at him go. He's dancing. He's awesome. Now you get it. Is it edible? Yeah. Yeah, he's edible if you try hard enough. Okay, but I think that's fine. So I think we can do just 2 layers here, and then I'll do a smaller 2 layers here, and then we're happy, okay? We don't need to do all 3 layers. It doesn't need to, it would look better, for the record. It would look better if I did bam, 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 but I think it's just so wasteful. Then do the better. Should I just do the bigger? Shit! I mean, I already have it made. But also, another thing to keep in mind, chat, is I am not the one delivering this. And the bigger you go, the more risk of complications. And right now, with the base this sturdy, and if I keep the top small, no complications. Easy peasy. If I go bigger, maybe. You know? Let's just see how we feel in a second. Look at her. She's beautiful. Regardless, she is her and she's great. Does stitch get attached before transit? No, so there's a few things that I'll put on for stream so you guys can see the finished project, and then I'll take them off and I'll send Trisha a video of where to put them on. My Trisha. And then my Trisha will put them on before giving them to Trisha Paytas. So Trisha Paytas will still get a good one, but we don't want to send it with like the sugar flowers and stuff on, because if they fall off and break, then we're screwed. You can't keep it in sections and assemble it when it's there. Just stick a post-it note, some assembly required. I do that with wedding cakes all the time, but I'm not delivering this. So it's going to be delivered in one piece. So we have to keep that in mind. Sometimes you have to adjust your cake designs per how they're being delivered. I have, I need my knife, but I don't know where it is. I need my palette, my, where would, oh, I put it in the cake drawer. Wait a second, I'm a genius. Yay, good job me. This is specifically, I've never used this for construction. This is only for cakes, just so everybody knows. I just sometimes some of my cake tools look like construction tools, and people will wash the dishes and put them in the wrong place because they don't know, and you can't get mad at them for it, but then I lose them and I'm like, shit, but then I find it and it's awesome and exciting. And yes, I would be incredible at plastering a wall. I already know this. Oh boy. Yeah, the Mario Goatsy cake didn't need this level of being level. So you didn't see me be as meticulous with that cake. Some cakes you don't have to be as meticulous. Some cakes you do. This is one of those cakes because it's going to be big. All right, he's going to go back in the freezer. See you later, alligator. Oh, frick. That is heavy. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. All right, something to think about. Something to think about. Ooh, Trisha, will you come help me?
Layer.
Huh?
Gotta remove that layer.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pass it to you, that's all. I'll put it in a box for you. It'll be easier than it seems at the moment, I promise. Right now it seems kind of hard, but you'll be great. Okay. I'm gonna move this stuff real quick. I need a bigger freezer, chat. Honestly, these are all super bad. These are all, one time, those are in my fridge from a streamer visiting, and that was probably 3 years ago. All right. Okay. Chat, we don't super have time for this, but we're gonna try to knock it out really, really fast now that we've decided a lot of the logistical stuff. Name drop them, XQC. They're frozen pizzas, and I kept them because he liked them. And then I've just kept them. Okay, so we're solid. We feel good about doing the 2 tiers, right? That's what we landed on. We were like, yes, only Okay. I can see the bottom of the bowl. Yeah. Okay. I still don't get freezing of the bottom. Is it just to glue it a bit? I don't know what you're talking about. Frosting the bottom? You say frosting? You said freezing of the bottom. Frosting of the bottom, we're gonna flip it upside down and then we're gonna have a perfectly flat top of our cake. So this is not the bottom, this is actually the top. Oh, come on, stop being like this. Okay, there we go. How have the Streamer University streams been going, chat? Are they freaking awesome? Shrug? What the heck? You guys are uncultured. All right, wash my hands. Okay. Do you keep your kitchen on the cooler side? I don't really think about it. If I'm working in the summer, yeah. But right now it's just a normal temperature in here. Oh, you bitch. Emily and Agent are besties. That's good. I was surprised Emily didn't stream longer yesterday. I went to go check her out and she had ended. I was like, what the heck? It's 3 p.m. I know I really gotta go, but I really want to do this really quick. It's my Don't know if you've heard of it. Most have not. Is this the one I wanted or is that the one I wanted? Does anyone remember? It was this one, right? Or was it this one? One smelt a little more burnt. That's why I was picking and choosing, but I can't remember now. I think it was, this is the one I wanted, right? That one? Okay, wait, not the one in the pan. Okay, so is this one? I don't think it really matters. Okay, that'll be a good size. See, that's a good size. I never do wedding cakes in 3 layers or in 2 layers, so it's actually kind of bothering me. I always do 3-layered cakes. So I know what I should don't do it. It's fine. Guys, it's fine. Okay, that was easy. That was easy. Look how fast we did that. Bingo bongo. Let me do, let me think. Cake board. Let's do this, not a cake board. There you go, okay. All right, we're gonna pull this bad boy. Going in the freezer. Oh, I hate how short it is. But it's fine, it's fine. No, we don't need that much cake. We gotta chill, And it'll be cool to have taller and then it'll be cool. It's fine, guys, it's fine. Okay. All right. Last one. Okay. Are you streaming again later? Yes. It's a lot of cake. Okay. Trisha, will you do me a massive favor and go up and grab my black backpack?
Yes.
Fill it with some pads and tampons.
Yes.
And then also that one drawer that I keep all my like stomach, like your Spanx or whatever.
Yeah.
Will you grab like 2 different types of Spanx? If you have you seen pasties anywhere?
I can check. I think they're in the cabinet guest room.
Oh, if you see pasties, will you throw those in there too? What, guys?
Did you want nude or black Spanx?
Let's just do black. Sometimes you need Spanx to tuck in your tum. And sometimes you're supposed to leave 7 minutes ago. And you need 2 hands. And so Trisha has to get your Spanx and stuff, okay? Yeah, it's embarrassing, but I'm just a girl trying to make Trisha Paytas a cake. Imagine stealing your bag and they open it, it's just tampons and pads. Yeah. Well, that's why we shouldn't steal from women. Okay, I'm gonna shorten this is what I was gonna do. So let me grab, we're gonna grab Agatha. Agatha's here, everybody, because I want to shorten that one tier. No! Who knows where the lid went? Oh, there it is. Tampons, pads, a chicken cutlet bra. I ordered pizza for dinner tonight. Ooh. All right, we're gonna bring this down to here. Okay. Because we want it to be intentionally shorter than the last one. And if I fill it, we're looking at, let me just hold that up, make sure that's what we want. Okay. I might do both. Might as well. It's just gonna make me happier. Ooh, flat. Okay. Push down, push down, push down. Okay. Where's my ganache? I want to feel the heat with somebody. Okay. Should be enough.
Wow.
Hello. This one's really crummy. Small cakes tend to be a little more crummy. It's fine. We're just going to seal all those crumbs in right now. Thank you. Are my keys in there?
I think they're in one.
Okay. Do you see my wallet in there?
Okay.
No.
And then I found the box for Emily, so I'll go check it out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's also there was a white sweater that I left in the living room that's also Emily's.
Oh, okay.
It was like I think it was a zip up.
I figured it out.
Perfect. Crap. It's not. Grab my phone and go into Tile, and you can call my wallet. And my phone is also dying. Perfect. Perfect, everybody. I'm really keeping it together, if you can't tell. Might not have my life together, but goddamn, can I make a good cake. All right. There we go. Don't you wanna dance? Okay. Swift did not eat his food. He did not want this. Congrats on the AMA. You're gonna do amazing. Thank you. I hope so. I hope it goes good. All right. Anyone know where my cake rounds are? Not me, not me, not me. Last time I checked, I think they were up here, but I just couldn't find one right now. Hello, are you up here? Oh. Perfect. Okay. All right. We're gonna put this in the freezer. And when I come back later tonight, so I'm thinking 9 p.m., 10 p.m. chat, if you wanna see this cake come to fruition. When I come back later tonight, we are gonna be putting the pretty frosting on it. We are going to be making it a sunset and a beach scene, and putting some flowers and some leaves and stitch on it, and it's gonna be so cute. So I hope it will be awesome. Thank you. I'm just gonna clean up some of this stuff. That way my cats won't get into anything chocolate while I'm away. That would be ideal. No chocolate for the kitty cats. If you guys can tell, I've got trauma. Maybe I do want to see this cake completed later. It looked amazing. Well, that's how I get you hooked. Now you're a cutie fan. Have fun, make money. Yay, thank you for giving me your money. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you. All right, chat. I am going to end stream, take Swift potty, and get the heck out of here. Like I said, I'll be live again at 9 p.m. or 10-ish p.m. This is so annoying because if I didn't have to do this, I think we could have finished the cake, but it's okay. It's okay. It happens. Sometimes you have to go get a dress. I thought about reusing one of my Streamer Awards dresses, but I was like, freaking, what am I, Chuz? And then I was like, yeah, I am Chuz, but like, we can't be chuzzed for this. This is like a big moment, you know? We gotta look cool, you know? So we gotta freaking make it happen. We gotta do something cool. Let me just quickly vacuum. So and put this away. So I just don't want this, you know, ever since Swift ate those onions, I'm just even more paranoid about what's left out, which is crazy because I've always been paranoid about stuff getting left out. So now it's just worse. Somehow the onions got past me. Like, all right. Okay. What? Oh, see if you would go potty with Trisha. Can you go potty? Go potty. He knows I'm leaving. Can you go potty? Look. Okay. Okay. Drama. Just to make sure there's no cake on the ground, chat. All right. If any of them find a crumb of cake on the ground after that, they deserve it. So they've earned it if that happens. All right, chat. For real now, I've got to put this in the fridge and then I've really got to go. All right, chat, I'll see you in a few hours. Thanks for hanging out. I'm 20 minutes late.